Hello everyone, welcome to this week's The Budding Watch Enthusiast. This week it's just an unboxing, but one that I'm actually really excited about. I've been looking forward to getting this watch for a little while now. Ordered it about a week ago after hemming and hawing over which one I wanted for a couple weeks and finally deciding. So I'm really stoked about this one, really excited to show it off. Before we get there, quick wristwatch check. I am wearing the Squale 1545 root beer. So that's what I've got on my wrist today. So let's crack into this thing. So if you looked at the description, I already spoiled the fact that it's from Straton Watch Company. But I wasn't sure which model of theirs I wanted to get. All right, let's rip this guy open here. And there we are. So like I said, from Straton Watch Company, I was deciding between the Curve and the Syncro. Two of their watch models they have, two of their retro-inspired chronographs they have. I really like the dual time function of the Curve. I really like the design aesthetic of the Syncro. So let's see which one we end up going with. Of course, Straton, a micro brand out of Switzerland. They have a few watches, and this comes in a really nice leather pouch. Very cool looking. But let's crack this guy open. I'm actually really excited about this. I've been looking forward to this for a little bit. We look here. We have the little warranty book, a mesh bracelet that I also ordered from Straton. Very nice looking mesh bracelet. This is a 22 millimeter lug width, regardless of which one I got, so I had to get a couple extra straps for it. Comes with a spring bar tool as well. Always good to have extra of these. And I picked out a couple of extra NATO straps that were included with it as well. So those were all complimentary. But now we take a look, and we have here the Straton Syncro. And I'm laying eyes on it for the first time. Let's take it out of the plastic real quick here. And there it is. So the reason that I ended up going with the Syncro instead of the Curve, even though I like the dual time function of the Curve better, and I kind of like the cream colored subdials as opposed to the stark white, the Straton Syncro is just a bit of a bolder design. And in the video that I released last week, I talked about how everybody should have at least one like fun watch in their collection. One watch that, you know, is purposefully a looker, kind of like a conversation watch to talk about. And for me, I think this one fits the bill quite nicely. I think that this is a great watch to serve that purpose. Nice big bold design, looks excellent. Look at the nice leather racing strap that it comes on. Very cool. I'll see if I can take this plastic off of here with the gloves on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but you guys can get a sense for how that dial looks. Let me really zoom it in there. Take a look at that 70s inspired chronograph dial. Very, very cool with the separated subdials there. This just looks awesome. Let's go ahead and get the chronograph started as well. Oh, look at that. It got that nice little pop. So this has a, for those that don't know, this has the VK, I think it's the VK64 Mecha Quartz movement from Seiko. And what that is, so the main movement of the watch is a quartz movement, but the chronograph part is actually a mechanical movement that's powered by the quartz battery, but it has all the gears and everything that make a mechanical movement. That's why you get that really nice, satisfying start and stop. And if I press the reset button, you get the flyback with the seconds hand, which is really, really cool. I really dig that. I mean, and since this is the Syncro, it's a combination of a chronograph and a diver's watch. It's got a 200 meter water resistance. It's got a screw down crown to allow that to happen. It's got the rotating bezel, unidirectional, and look at that bezel. Look at the really cool design, the checkerboard, or the checkered, the racing design. This is really slick. I'm really pleased with this. Knew I was going with the blue because I love the blue and orange colors. And the other reason that I also went with the Syncro, besides the fact that I think it's a bit bolder and a bit more attractive than the Curve is because Straton also announced that they're putting out like a bullhead watch later this year, a bullhead chronograph. That looks awesome as well, that I think I'm gonna end up picking up because I know pre-orders are going up for in a couple months and you can get it for a really good price if you pre-order it. So that was the other reason that I went with this. And the bullhead watch is a little bit closer to how the Curve looks, but I decided to go with the Syncro. And my initial reaction, my initial impressions, I'm really happy with it. Also check out the case back. Something else Straton is known for is having really wild designs on their case back. This is actually one of the more subdued designs that I've seen that they put out on their case backs. It's really cool. Like I said, my first impressions are great. Let's actually take off the squale real quick here and let's put this on the wrist. All right, guys, and here it is on the wrist. Let me zoom it down a little bit there. I opted for the 44mm version. This also comes in a 40mm variant. As I've talked about on the show before, I have almost an 8-inch wrist, so I figured the 44 would not look out of place. Plus, in watching videos of this watch, I saw the 40mm version on people with smaller wrists, and this watch actually wears smaller because of how the case is designed. So I figured the 44 would be fine, and I'm pretty pleased with the outcome. It doesn't look too big. It is a very tall watch. It's kind of hard to see from here, but it's a very tall watch, but it fits great. The strap fits, which is something I was a little worried about as well. Really pleased that that fits on my wrist nicely. And look, I'm gonna try it with, you know, a couple of the other straps that I got. I'm gonna try it on the mesh here. We're gonna try it a couple different ways. So this is one, it's gonna be getting some wrist time for a little while here, I'm sure. So I would expect to see a full review on this probably in a couple of weeks. I can't wait to break this down. I really can't wait to mess with this watch. I knew I'd be pleased when I saw it. I'm beyond pleased. I'm over the moon. I think it looks terrific. And yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun. This is gonna be a really fun watch. So this is the Straton Syncro. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video. If you did find this entertaining, hit the like button down below. Please subscribe to the channel if you've not done so yet. And yeah, stay tuned when I do the full review on the Straton Syncro. But until then, I will see you guys next time.